Hello everyone, welcome back to Garage Stories. So in this video we are going to unbox this new camera here, and we're going to talk a little bit about the future and where things are at. So stick around, let's get started. So I think this is the first time I've actually filmed anything from my office. So this is my office here in the house. This is where I work from home using those monitors over there, and I work for myself and everything else over here on this monitor here, and I usually have a laptop there. But anyway, I'm filming this on Christmas Day 2024. So this last year, things have gone pretty well at Garage Story. We've had some continued steady growth. The last few months, things have tapered off because I haven't been posting as many videos, which is because I've been a little bit more busy with my regular job and just family life and things in general. And I was getting a little burned out with trying to keep up with the content schedule of putting out a video every week. So I don't know how many of you know this or even care, but this whole YouTube channel has primarily been filmed with the camera you're watching from right now, which is my GoPro Hero 7. It's been a really good camera. I've had it since, oh goodness, I think I bought it in 2019 before we did some international traveling. So you may have noticed within the last year we picked up these DJI microphones, which hopefully that's increased the production quality of the videos some. But it's been a pain for me trying to handle the microphones and whatnot with the camera side of things, with an adapter and all that. And you'll get to see that in a little bit, hopefully from the eyes of the new camera. Let's get into it. This is a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. The reason I purchased this is because it's got a gimbal on here, so it's going to be a little more smooth when I am carrying the camera around the yard, things like that. It's got a screen on here so I can see what the camera sees, like how I look on the camera. And it's also got a microphone very much like this one that is Bluetoothable directly to the camera, so I don't have to worry about adapters and things like that. Also, it's just a really handy size. This package also comes with a battery and a tripod and some other goodies. So when I first saw this camera, it was actually on Neil Kof Dig Drive DIY. If you haven't checked out his channel, I think you would probably enjoy it if you like watching my stuff. He does a lot more varied projects, and he gets into things sometimes a lot deeper than I do, but he gets into all sorts of different stuff. I saw that he had one of these, looked it up, and it seemed like it might be a good fit for the channel. So the plan is to use this camera as my primary camera, and that camera you're watching from, the GoPro, is going to be more of a secondary camera, like a setup on a tripod, which is why I do it a lot. But this one I'm going to be able to like hold it and get it into tighter spaces and those types of things, and just carry it when I'm walking around. So now we'll have two perspectives. And my editor is going to have that much more footage to go through. So, all right, let's get into it. There it is. The future of Garage Story right here. Oh, that is so cool. So this should be one seamless huge battery here, and I don't have to keep swapping out these little guys. I never did get an external battery for my GoPro. That would have been nice, because with the current case I have to take it out of the frame and whatnot every time I change one of these batteries. Yeah, you could snap off this part here. Keep this part separate if you wanted. And this fits nicely in your pocket. All right, so I've charged this thing up a little bit. Let's go ahead and turn it on. English sounds appropriate. So I'm gonna try to get the camera set up, and then we'll come back and see if we can shoot a little film footage with this thing. All right, so we've just turned on the camera for the first time. So interestingly, you can use the app to adjust where the camera is pointed. I can basically use this joystick here, and it swings one way or the other way. You can also select an object that you want the camera to follow. The ability to follow me is actually going to be potentially really useful also at times, because I don't really have a cameraman, and this kind of can create the illusion of having a cameraman. So I'll be interested to try out that feature. So now I think it's time that we go ahead and show you the GoPro. There is the trusty GoPro. So when I added on this microphone here, this thing required the GoPro adapter, which required a different case, which makes it a lot harder to change the battery. And now we have all these wires going on everywhere. So to change the battery, I have to pop this thing out, push it out through there, and unplug everything and whatnot. This thing's getting worn. It could have hundreds of hours of use on there. Anyway, yeah, why don't we go outside and try out both cameras together. All right, so here we are using both the GoPro and the Osmo. Which one is more stable? We go side by side. Of course, the gimbal is doing its thing, and it's not letting the camera spin too quickly. When I spin it, it takes its time to move around. I think we're on 2.7K 30 frames per second on both. Let's try running a little bit. Now I try to stabilize myself at the same time. So with the GoPro, I can't ever really tell what's in the frame, which has been annoying sometimes. But with this one, I have a little screen showing me what's in the frame, which is really nice. So which camera can get in tighter spots? This one can kind of get in tight spots, but I can't control it as well in tight spots. This one, you just kind of shove in tight spots and you don't have to worry about the gimbaling, doing gimbally things. So apparently, both have their places. All right, so we began this video with the GoPro, and we are wrapping it up with the DJI Osmo. So I think you're going to be seeing a lot of footage from this camera, and hopefully that kind of tells you all that yes, we're still moving forward with Garage Story. It feels weird. It's been pretty much a year since I had a video talking about am I quitting YouTube. This year has gone by pretty quickly. So assuming this video is the next one that comes out, after this video, I think we will have a couple of videos of working on the house, taking out the chimney, fixing up some water leaks and that kind of stuff, rebuilding the wall. Ultimately, you know, I can make videos that only focus on more fun stuff, I guess, to me, like mechanical stuff infrequently, or I can have more frequent videos that follow what I do. And right now I'm gonna try to do a little more frequent videos following whatever I'm doing, and we'll mix, you know, things up. I can also have shorter videos showing smaller portions of projects, or longer videos showing entire projects, but those videos would be fewer and farther apart. So we may mix it up and do all of the above. Maybe we'll get the best of both worlds, and maybe we'll totally confuse the YouTube algorithm. I really don't know. Yeah, we're still moving forward. Time is limited, but we've got a lot going on. Obviously, we still need to keep cleaning up the mowers. Got some stuff that we're selling. That actually could be another video coming up really soon. Kind of a day in the life video with some mower sales. I'm trying to clean up some stuff and hopefully selling some whole mowers. So far we've only sold a deck, but hopefully we actually sell a mower as well. This is Christmas Day 2024 that I'm filming this. And I don't know what the next year holds. There's things I would like, things I could kind of hope, but really we just try to take a little bit more of a hands-off approach, be a little more laid back, because my family is the most important part. I don't want to get so wrapped up spending time trying to create YouTube content that I'm not spending the time with my family that I need to. So that's always the number one priority. I am thinking I'll probably try to put out more community posts, just try to stay more connected with people that way. Maybe a little more of the daily, what's going on around here. We'll see what the next year holds for us. I don't know what it holds, but I do know the one who holds it in his hands. So as always, I'm very thankful to the Lord for all his blessings upon us this last year, and we look forward with eager anticipation to what lies ahead. This last year, we did have a lot going on in our personal life. The year began with someone fairly close in the family passing away, and shortly thereafter, we had a new addition to the family. So lots of changes this last year. And like I said, we are looking very much to what lies ahead. So I think that pretty much wraps it up for this video. Thank you all so much for staying along here. And I know this video had two very different segments. One was kind of unboxing this camera, and the other was kind of just an update of what's going on here. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, keep making stories, spend time with your family, and don't be afraid to break a wrench. I'll catch you all on the next one.